What's good, YouTube? It is your boy Big Cool coming to you from Colossal Sports TV, and I am back with another video. Before I get into the video, go ahead and smash up that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoy the content throughout the channel. Also, turn on those notifications, man, to be notified every time I upload content. Part 2 of this Canelo Alvarez versus Daniel Jacobs um, series. Last night, I gave you key reasons of why Daniel Jacobs will be victorious this weekend over Canelo Alvarez. Tonight, I'm giving you the reasons why Canelo Alvarez will be victorious over Daniel Jacobs come Saturday night. First up, Canelo Alvarez is extremely experienced. He has a great resume. He has the likes of Floyd Mayweather Jr., Shane Mosley, Miguel Cotto, Austin Trout, Erislandy Lara, Gennady Golovkin twice, James Kirkland, Alfredo Angulo, Carlos Baltimore, Alfonso Gomez. The list goes on and on. You know, he had Ryan Rose on his resume. You might laugh, but at that point in time, that was a significant win for him. Um, he's pretty much fought everybody, man. You know, he's fought everybody that we wanted to see. He got Rocky Fielding on there. You know, a guy, he went up to 168 and dusted in 3 rounds. Not even 3 rounds, you know what I'm saying? So his experience against a higher level of competition is something that's going to bode well for him. He's seen athletic, slick boxers who can move. Floyd Mayweather Jr., Erislandy Lara, and Austin Trout all do it in at a different level, but you know they do it well. Floyd Mayweather obviously is at the top. He's a master boxer, counter puncher, has tremendous foot speed, foot placement, and just overall great, technically sound and fundamentally sound. Erislandy Lara, he's a guy, a southpaw who can move fluently, who has good defense, has good foot speed, is always in position for the most part to attack. Um, Austin Trout is a little more reckless and a little more vulnerable, but he's a guy who's another southpaw who's slick, who can box from the outside, can make it tough on you on the inside. And all these guys gave Canelo Alvarez problems, but he's gotten better. He's been able to cut off the ring more, move those feet, and keep himself in position to offset the more elusive, quicker opponents that he's been able to face since then. So his resume and a wealth of experience against upper echelon competition is going to be something that will see him not be in all, even though he's at a significant height and size disadvantage going into this fight. His confidence is through the roof because he's shown time and time again that he's gotten better and that he can compete with the best of the best, whether you think he won or lost. That's neither here nor there. Two, he has an underrated defensive game. He's very underrated. The way he slips shots, he rolls shots, and make his opponents pay by countering with hard thud body shots or head shots is something that will bode well for him against Danny Jacobs, who sometimes gets overzealous, get real, excited and goes in for the kill. And when he does that, he squares himself straight up. He leaves himself open for counters and powerful shots that will no doubt put him on his ass. You know what I'm saying? So, that's another reason. His underrated defensive upper body movement that a lot of people don't really pay attention to. He's able to slip shots and or roll them or take the force off of them. So if you do land, it's not nothing too powerful that he can't handle. You know what I'm saying? Number three, his body attack. This guy is a potent body puncher. You think of Errol Spence, Miguel Cotto, those guys. He might not be on the level of those guys, but he's a very, very good body puncher. He's very accurate with his punches. He sits down on his punches. And one thing that Daniel Jacobs is going to have to be aware of is, the distance. He cannot let Canelo close the distance on him because he's going to be eating body shots, and not only body shots, he's going to be eating right uppercuts, left hooks, right hands to the head. So he's going to have to fight perfect from the outside, keep a proper distance, and utilize that jab not only to the head but to the sternum, to the stomach, to stagnate Canelo when Canelo's coming in or trying to set up for a shot. So, experience, underrated defensive head movement, upper body movement, his body attack. Those are three major keys for him. Three major keys for him. You know what I'm saying? Also, another reason why he win, and that's because he just shows that he's a top 10 pound for pound fighter for a reason. He's a skilled fighter. He has, in my opinion, gotten better in each and every fight. Some people said he couldn't move. Movement was very key, especially in the first fight against Gennady Golovkin, where a lot of people accused him of running, which I find laughable. If you knew Canelo Alvarez, or you knew Gennady Golovkin, was a monstrous puncher, why the fuck would you want him to sit there and stand and bang? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's awesome. He has a great chin, great fight, tough guy. But then he doesn't give you what you want in that fight, so he's a runner. He didn't come to fight. He didn't want that Mexican style. He didn't want to taste the power, which is BS because you see what he did in the second fight. He sat in the pocket and he just took the fight to Gennady Golovkin and, won a decision. So stamina is gonna be an issue. I mean, a key. If he can keep his stamina up to par, I think that a good pace for him will cause Daniel Jacobs to kind of be drawn into a mistake. Be lulled into doing something that he shouldn't be doing, which Canelo Alvarez is gonna make him pay. But the body attack is gonna be very, very, very key because because Daniel Jacobs is gonna probably rehydrate up to 174, possibly more. So he's gonna need to wear him down to the body early and often, so he can drown him around 6, 7, 8 rounds, and become or add that IBF middleweight title to his already WBC and WBA collection. So those are the keys to victory for Canelo Alvarez, and those are the reasons why he will be victorious on Saturday night. If he can do those things, he will be victorious. But this is gonna wrap it up for part 2. Part 3 will be the official prediction between or for this fight between Canelo Alvarez and Danny Jacobs. I cannot wait for Saturday night. I know these guys are going to treat us to a terrific fight, whether it's a war of attrition or a war of the minds. It turns into a boxing match. I'm cool with it either way it goes because I'm a fan of the sport and not just boxing, but I love a slugfest. I love a technical chess match. So we're going to see what type of fight we get Saturday night. Shout out to the movement and everybody that is moving with us. Be sure to check out 3kingsboxing.com for your latest and greatest updated, unfiltered, and unbiased boxing news and information reported the way it should be. Until next time, I am out. Peace.